person. We dressed in the same clothes, we did the same things, we had the same bowl cut. We slept in the same room. By all accounts, we were the same guy. Slowly as you grow up, you realize, oh, I'm the little brother. That's what people call me, that's what our clothes sides say. And it becomes clear when after dinner you run to the basement to play charging bowl, and you run at each other shirtless, and the higher IQ sibling can matador their way to the side. And after 100 charges, you realize you will never get this guy down. It becomes a sheer strength thing. But I do remember the moment that I realized not only was I a different guy, but I realized how we are different. And honestly, and I mean this offensively, how we are all different from Will and from Carson. And I remember this moment clearly. And all the glory goes to my dad, who had this uncanny ability to detect creativity within you. He would find it, and he would encourage it and bring it out. And I think he saw this in Will earlier than most of us did. And I was maybe 10, Will was maybe 12 or 13. And so he did what any father in that scenario would do. And he signed Will up for the public library improv comedy workshop. And I got to be on pickup crew for that night. And I walk in and the room was just sleepy. And I remember thinking, wow, that's just so many adults. It was 30-year-olds escaping their jobs. It was parents just finding something for themselves. It was older people just learning a new skill, and it was preteen Will. And above all, it was unfunny. It was sad. As most of us know, improv can be, and is and will be inherently. And then Will walks into a scene, and I think a guy is like this, and he freezes, and little Will just kind of goes up, and he goes, "Oi! How many shillings they paying you?" The room erupted. My dad is standing there gleaming with pride, and I'm realizing, I'm having a conscious moment, oh my God, my brother is brilliant. Like, brilliant more than I've ever seen. And he had this ability to make magic out of nothing. Out of nothing. I remember being on a plane with him and a friend. And boy, did he not have many resources to be funny on a plane. And he pulls out a coin. And he goes, "In my hand's a golden coin, and up my nose is nothing. I stick my hand up my nose, and out comes a fuffin. A fuffin, a fuffin, a little golden fuffin. A diggity-doggity, doogity-diggity, little golden fuffin." Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fuffin. We've never had a fuffin. There's never been a fuffin. I sing that in the shower sometimes. If any of you have been lucky enough to come to a Braithwaite sleepover while growing up, you're probably heavily featured in American Dancehall Remix 2.0. This is a chef d'oeuvre. Edited, produced, directed by, starred in by Will. And out of thin air, a camera like this would appear. And we would get any old friends, the ones that you now don't talk to, but back then you have sleepovers with. The ones that would go on to be football stars and bullies. And Will would have them in drag and singing. lip syncing to Rihanna. I mean, there's some people in this room who did that, and I won't say who, but Tom, wasn't it fun? He would make magic out of nothing. Guys, I don't need to tell you about his musical prowess. For those of you who were at the bonfire last night, I am a musician. I've played my whole life. I can never do that. To have that many lyrics and be that agile with chords and when the crowd gets loud or quiet, it's insane. There would be no Momo Chapin without Will Braithwaite. He taught himself everything, and I was lucky enough to get the spillover, and boy, does he whiplash me. I really think it's just me and Dylan who have been to his boot camp. We barely made it out. Dylan's led the country. He can make magic out of nothing. And then he left for college with nothing but a guitar and a hacky sack. Both of which he had yesterday. Now, you think you know fun. You think you know scheming. And then you meet Carson Smith. Carson had the same adoration of fun, with a twisted twist. She was a mastermind. For every year that she has turned another age, it's my favorite day of the year. Because she decides what her laugh is going to be that year. We have gone through a lot of options. And the most painful thing is I can never do any of them. But we have done She had something that I didn't have in Will to look up to, but something that I identify with, or hoped to, and she became a figurehead for me. And it's almost just as rare as this rare ability they had to make fun out of anything. And it's an indomitable force. She had sheer determination. Carson could and would do anything she set her mind to. I think you've all heard triple major. I don't know if it's been mentioned. College Jeopardy winner. She's no stranger to music. She plays saxophone. There we are. That's all our stuff. We got nothing anymore. But she still has this incredible ability to make fun. She just graduated from Columbia. She's the greatest writer and smartest person I know. I've never seen anyone be able to go toe-to-toe with Carson. And it's my favorite game to go, hey, you're the smart person from my life. Go get it. Oh, sorry, I knew it would happen. It's incredible. So you bring these two people together, and it's just brilliance meets brilliance. They are the two most brilliant people I've ever met. And they have the same vision. And more than that, they're moving at the same speed, the same ungodly speed. No one can move at their pace. And their vision is, let's make the most out of this life. For some reason, they both understand that life is so valuable. And they have this unbelievable skill that you usually don't get until you're in your later years, that you've got to take advantage of it. And now the real thrill of being here right now is we've already seen this for 10 years. We've seen 10 years of incredible parties, costumed, dance-filled parties. I've seen people here in full body paint and diapers at separate times. And they have the photos to prove it. It's been 10 years of being multi-hyphenate world builders. They've created teams, Go Dummy, Morningwood, Sprinter. She's written maybe 1 billion scripts that I haven't even read. They've created venues, the Goose Lodge, the Grotto, their parents to 2 adorable cats. They are building worlds. If you've ever been in a car with them on a highway and gone through an easy pass, you'll probably be snapped into attention. When they take the picture of you, they, without fail, will snap into this. They'll be sleeping in the passenger seat. And just out of thin air, it's fun suddenly. It's been 10 years, most especially to me, of showcasing how to love. I've gotten to watch it with a front row seat. They've taught me that you look for the brilliance in your person. And you fan that spark. There's brilliance in all of us. And there's so many ways to bring that brilliance out. And luckily, they're the 2 most brilliant people there are. They taught me to take whoever you're loving completely and wholly. Because with that, the brilliance will come and the brilliance will shine. You're not taking and picking and choosing. You're taking the whole person. You're along for the ride. You are sincerely supporting their curiosities. You're evolving with them. It's been so amazing to get to learn that from the best. And this is just the beginning? I love you guys so much. Cheers to Will and Carson.